Hi, Barry Foster here, and welcome back to the Northern Irish Job. This is episode number 18 with the police service in Northern Ireland, and today we've got a pretty big game away to Portstewart. But before we get to that match, this is what's been happening since our last video. Quite a bit has happened with mainly good results. After the League Cup final against Larne, we did go away to Knockbreda, and they beat us 1-0. It was a game we shouldn't have lost, but a penalty undid us in the 14th minute. I don't think it was much of a penalty, but anyway, they got the penalty, they scored, and they got the 3 points. But that was a pretty frustrating game for us. We then played at home against Limavady, and we beat them 2-1 with Moore and Medine scoring from the penalty spot. That was a bit of a nervy ending because Limavady did score very late in the game, and I was just waiting for them to score a second goal to share the points, but luckily they didn't do that, so we got the 3 points there. We then played Queen's University, good old mates at Queen's University, in the Clearwater Irish Cup quarter-final. We came from behind to beat them 2-1 with Doyle and Whiteside scoring. Whiteside scoring in the 91st minute, so it was a very late winner. But that was a very good come-from-behind win. We then played a couple of our friendlies. We played Crewe United, beat them 3-0. And then we had a very weird game against the Stranraer Reserves. We were leading 8-0 at one stage. Final score, 9-6. Don't ask me to explain that. We then played Queen's University again, this time in the league, and we beat them 4-3 in a very high-scoring game. Medine got a hat-trick, including a penalty, and Jack Conlon also scored a very nice goal in the 23rd minute. And in our last match, or in fact not our last match, our second last match, we played the Rathfriland Rangers in the league, and we lost 1-0. A very late 88th minute strike really undid us. It was a terrible header from one of our central defenders. I think it was Mitchell. He just headed the ball straight to an attacker, and he just smacked it into the net. That was really disappointing how we lost that match. And then we had a Clearwater Irish Cup semi-final. We were playing Glenavon. They are a premiership side. Bit of a high-scoring game. They beat us 5-3. Hannah, Moore and Houston scored in that game. We were always coming from behind. We were never really going to beat them. But look, at least we scored 3 goals against a premiership side. I didn't think we did too badly. But today, Portstewart, who are struggling in the league, they're sitting in 12th position, as you can see, and there's a couple of really big games today because we've got Knockbreda hosting Warren Point, so that's 5th playing 4th, and we've got Queen's University, get my tongue right, Queen's University hosting Mayola Park, that's 2nd playing 3rd. So if we win today, and those other 2 games end up being draws, we will clinch the title today and get automatic promotion to the championship, which would be fantastic. But I know Football Manager can be a pretty cruel game, and sometimes it can just kick you in the guts. Just when you think you've got a title or a cup in your hand, you end up walking away with nothing. But fingers crossed we can do the job at Portstewart today. I think Queen's University and Moyola Park, you can get a coin and toss that, and even Knockbreda and Warren Point. Those games could go either way, but hopefully they'll end up being draws, and hopefully we can get 3 points today. There has been a little bit news on transfers. For some reason, Matthew Hanna is going to be leaving us on the 9th of June. He's going to play for Drummond S. Mills. I don't know why. He's done really well for us this season, and Drummond S. Mills is an amateur side. But anyway, he's decided to leave us in the month of June, but we have signed somebody who could be a fairly good replacement, a player by the name of Oren Crowe, only 21 years of age, has played in Ireland with some pretty big clubs over there. I think Cork City was one of the clubs he's played. Yes, Cork City in the Premier Division and also the First Division. So I thought he might be a fairly decent player. And when we look at his profile, he's got some interesting attributes. He's got a lot of flair at 13. He's very determined. Fingers crossed that he might be a pretty good player for us. So he's come into the squad. He probably won't feature today because I don't think he's very match fit. But anyway, let's cut out all the chit-chat. Let's go and play Port Stewart and see if we can pick up 3 vital points and maybe a title. Okay, here's the starting 11 for today's game. We've got Young, Dalzell between the sticks, Conlon, Mitchell, Nadozie and Bryce across our back line with Lavery, Medine, Hannah and Houston in midfield, Moore and Doyle up front. On the bench we'll have McGill, Gordon, Moffat, Black, Johnny Wilson, Sam Morrow and Jack Evans. Let's go and chat to the boys. Okay, big game, no pressure on them, just stick to the plan. I think we've got a plan. And hopefully we'll be fine. So let's get to the game. And it's police service in their away strip, which is a little bit unusual. We don't often see that in the game. Normally they seem to play with their black and green strip, but some early possession here for the police service. This is Briars. Can he get a cross in? Oh, he's been... well, no. Oh, it is a free kick. Okay, he was fouled. And an early free, Medine pumping it very long. Oh, Conlon, open goal, and he put it into the side netting. Well, that could have been 1-0 so early to the police service, but Medine with another free kick, long way out. He goes for goal. And I think that might have clipped the top of the bar. It did. So some early action for the police service before just over 104 fans. Okay, now we've got a free kick for Port Stewart. We've got a couple of players already on yellow cards, which is a bit concerning. Now that's hit the crossbar, cleared by Briars. That was a lucky escape there. And another free kick for Port Stewart, and I think they're going to get a corner here. And they do. It came off the wall. So far, possession's been pretty even in the game. But this looks like it's going to be a short corner. And Lavery did well, put his man off. So the winger can come away, but he's shown too much of it. Now Nadozie with a free. He's got to be careful. He's sitting on a yellow card. So is Hannah, who's got possession at the moment. Now this is Briars down to Houston. I've noticed the pitches in Northern Ireland tend to be a bit on the narrow side, but this one's got a bit of width, which is good to see. Nice cross. This is Moore. Oh, good save by the keeper. I think that was on target to hit the back of the net. So this will probably be Lavery, yes, the redhead, to take our corner. And he drives it into the centre. That's been headed away. Doyle... I think he's fouled his man there. So Port Stewart will get a free kick. And now we've got a Port Stewart throw. We're in the 24th minute. I guess so far the match has been fairly even. Oh boy, they had a good chance then to sweep that into the net, but he just missed. And another corner for Port Stewart, another short corner. Oh, this is going to be intercepted by Briars. Come on, let's keep possession. Now this is Houston, back to Briars. Be careful. And he decides to play it safe, lobs it long. But Houston wins back possession. He did well there. This is Medine to Hannah. Can he slip it through to one of our players? And, hits the post. That was Houston. A pretty good shot. But I'm pretty sure the post saved Port Stewart there. Anyway, this is going to be Lavery with a corner. He seems to be taking the corners instead of Medine. Once again, long one, and that's been headed away. I think that'll go out. Now Medine, free kick. Straight into the wall, and that's been deflected, I think, for a corner. That was Lavery with a shot. So we're getting a fair share of corners. It'd be nice to see a score from a corner. It's a bit of a rarity in the game. Anyway, this has been headed clear. Doyle plays it back to Bryce, but that's the end of that highlight. Now Conlon with a throw. We've got about maybe 3-4 minutes before the half-time break. Now this is Moore. He's made a good run here, but oh well, he shot straight at the keeper and the keeper got his paws up and he knocked it away for a corner. So once again, a corner for the police service. Medine will take it this time. Will he play it short or long? Puts it into the centre, but that's Doyle. He's come through. Oh, another save by the keeper. Don't tell me this is going to be another game where the opposition keeper is going to be man of the match. We've had some good opportunities, but still 0-0. Lavery plays it this time long. Oh, Conlon. Free header. Couldn't keep it down. Well, that's half-time. It's 0-0, as you can see from the statistics there. 12 shots to 3 in favour of the police service and a much better XG. But we haven't found the back of the net. Let's go and chat to the boys. Well, let's point the old finger as usual and tell the boys to keep going. Keep working hard as a team. I think we'll also do some individual chatting. I think Moore can... we'll tell him that he's got to get his act together because I think he can play better than that. Lavery as well, he's had a pretty good shot, but once again we'll try and fire those two players up. I just hope those two players on yellows are not going to pick up a second yellow, but we'll keep an eye on that, as the game can be rather cruel at times, as I said before. But this is Port Stewart, who have, I guess, played pretty well. Hastings has his cross blocked. Now this is Conlon. But another very quick highlight, and this is played all the way back to Miller, who's done quite well for Port Stewart, I must admit. I think the other games, I think Knockbreda were leading Warren Point 1-0 and Queen's University and Myola Park were 0-0 at half-time, I think. Long ball. Oh, good ball. This is dangerous. Oh, he's put it over the bar. Gee, he probably should have scored there. That was a lucky escape for the police service. Now, Medine is a long way out, but he goes for goal, but that's wide of the mark. We're into the 49th minute. Oh, Nadozi. Important tackle there. This is played long for Moore. No, he can't win the heading duel. But Medine heads it to Lavery. Now Moore. Good turn. Doyle, he'll try his luck. Oh, it hit the bar. Come on. And not again. And I think Port Stewart, once again, they'll keep possession, but they escaped another bullet there. But anyway, the woodwork does come into play in Football Manager quite a bit. Anyway, Doyle now playing it back to Mitchell. This is, Medine, bit lazy there. Now McDowell for Port Stewart. They're going to get a shot in here. Oh, Dalzell, good save. I think that was destined for the top corner. Now Miller with another goal kick. Who's going to break the deadlock here? Anyway, this is Lavery giving it back to Conlon. And he's done the right thing. He's passed it to Medine. This is Moore. Now Lavery, good move here. Can he get across? And he's got two men in the box, but they don't win the header. But Lavery's going to get it back. And he cuts it back to Medine. Early cross. Moore. Oh, lovely goal. Jake Moore. That's his 22nd goal of the season. He turned beautifully. He turned on a dime and he just whipped that ball into the far corner. So we've finally broken the deadlock here. Now Lavery did very well, cutting it back to Medine. He got a fortunate deflection there, but Moore turned very nicely, and this time the keeper could not do anything. Okay, we're in the 56th minute, another goal kick. It's played long. And Port Stewart are going to retain possession here. Well, that's an interesting pass there. I don't know what they're doing. Anyway, Lavery, he takes it up to Moore. Now this is Doyle. He looks for Houston. Oh, Houston, good. Oh, lovely finish by Lewis Houston. That's only his 5th goal of the season, but he beat the keeper beautifully. A very nice finish. Moore with a very good pass to Doyle. Doyle did the right thing, feeding it through to Houston. And from a pretty acute angle, he beat the keeper. So 2-0 to the Police Service. That's very important. I think in the other games, Queen's University are leading 2-0 as well, and I think Knockbreda might still be leading Warren Point. But this game's not over yet. This is Port Stewart. We're in the 58th minute. Who's going to win the header? Well, we don't. So they pulled one back in the 58th minute. Once again, balls in the air in your penalty box can be your Achilles heel. We'll have a look at this highlight all over again. Smith with the cross. Yeah, look. I got a feeling we should have done better there. That was pretty disappointing. So, okay, 2-1. As I said, this game is not over yet. And I think we'll make a couple of substitutions. I hope they're all fired up for it. I'm going to bring on Daniel Gordon for Nadozi. Let's get rid of one of those yellow cards. Ah, dear. Hannah's still sitting on a yellow card, but Johnny Wilson. Yeah, we'll bring on Wilson as well. We'll get rid of those 2 yellow cards. That'll still leave us with 3 substitutions up our sleeve. But Dalzell with a goal kick, and he drives it straight down the park. But luckily we got the ball back. This is Medine. Now Wilson. Now this is Doyle. Plays it for Moore. Oh, he couldn't win that contest. And this is Law. The last thing I want to do is see an equaliser. And this is dangerous. And there it is. All too easy. All too easy. I don't know what our defence was doing there. This is the 64th minute. See, Law coming through to Paul, Fitzpatrick back to Paul. He just goes through. Well, I think it came off Dalzell. Well, can't blame the keeper for that, but I think our defence could have been a little bit better. But now a free kick for Port Stewart. So we've really squandered the 2-goal lead. No surprise, I've seen this before in Football Manager. And here's Port Stewart again looking dangerous. Oh, they hit the crossbar. And I think we'll call out some encouragement to the boys because they've got to pull their socks up. Now this is Medine with another free kick, firing it to the far post. Somebody's gone down. Is that a penalty? And it is. Well, this should be Medine. He's normally pretty lethal from the penalty spot. Well, I hope I haven't put the mockers on him. Hopefully he can find the back of the net. Oh, he does. Very nicely. Okay, we're back at 3-2. 71st minute. We've still got plenty of the match to go, but that was a very important penalty kick by Medine. Very well taken too. Keeper had no chance. Okay, another highlight. We're in the 79th minute. And this is Wilson playing it through to Jake Moore. Another good run. He was lining himself up here. Oh, another good save by Miller, the keeper. So Miller's having a very good game between the sticks. And this will be Medine with the corner. We've brought on Moffat and Morrow. So Lavery has come off, and also Conlon. Very high ball and straight into the arms of the keeper. That wasn't a very good corner. Okay, a free kick for Port Stewart. Oh, Dalzell with a very good save. I thought that was going to hit the back of the net. We've probably got about a minute left in the game. It's 3-2 to the Police Service. Can we defend this corner? But Port Stewart have kept possession. Oh, it's cleared. Now Mitchell Just got to keep possession, play it nice and safe. This is Morrow. Now to Evans. Don't show too much of it. Just run to the corner if you want to. Moffat back to Medine. Plays it through to Evans. He can line up. And that's it. So the police service have beaten Port Stewart today 3-2, thanks to Moore, Houston and Medine. Let's go and chat to the boys. Well, listen, it was a win. You've got to be happy with that. But let's tell the boys we probably could have played better. I think that is probably the truth. They all seem to like that. But what happened in the other matches? Let's go and find out. Well, as you can see, Queen's University did beat Myola Park 3-1, and Knockbreda did beat Warren Point 1-0. So Queen's University are still only 4 points behind us, so we haven't clinched the title today. There's 2 more matches to play. That's disappointing, but at least we got the 3 points today. That was the main thing. Let's go and see who we're going to be playing next, which I think will be Belfast Celtic. That's in 7 days' time. That'll be a home game for us. Belfast Celtic currently in 9th position. So we'll come back for that game because maybe that will be the game where we can clinch the title. Fingers crossed anyway. So that's the video for today. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please give us a thumbs up. If you'd like to leave a comment, please do. But until next time, I'm Barry Foster saying it's goodbye from me.